Hello everybody, my name is Jared and welcome to Jarred Gaming. Welcome to a game called the Two Rivers Hypothesis. Don't know anything about this game, never played it before, couldn't find any information on anything called the Two Rivers Hypothesis. So I don't know if this is based on reality or if it's just some sort of idea made up for this game, but we're underwater and we are in a thing. Oh, we are definitely in a thing. Oh, this is interesting. Mission directive? Oh, hold on. Operations warnings, do not interact with facsimile? Okay, on entropy. Excerpt from K3 orientation video. Entropy is a historically difficult subject to properly define even in the world of statistical mechanics. To put it simply, it is the probabilistic measurement of all possible microstates per microstate in given system, or macrostate, sorry. The more microstates are possible, the more entropy, the more likely the resulting quanta of energy will distribute evenly throughout the system. Yeah, I don't really know what any of that means. I'm definitely not smart enough for this. I can already tell. Entropy. I've heard the word, and I have no idea what it means. Arrow of Time. The Arrow of Time, coined by Arthur Eddington, poses a troubling observation at the microscopic level. It appears that the laws of thermodynamics are time-symmetric. There's no fundamental reason why these systems could not work in reverse. The Arrow of Time is simply the directional trend we have observed. Arrow of Time? Sounds like time travel? Who the heck knows? This game seems to be delving into some pretty heavy subject material here as we submersible our way through something. Don't actually know. Two Rivers Hypothesis. Good God, that's a lot of reading. In 1902, Emil Kraukov proposed the Two Rivers Hypothesis at the World Physicists Convention in Austria-Hungary. There, he introduced a radical idea accompanied by a number of hypothetical experiments to test its validity. Imagine two rivers running parallel to each other. Instead of water, they carry entropy. If one could construct a dam to bifurcate one of the rivers as to feed some of its entropy into the other river, it could reduce the amount of entropy in one and increase it in the other. Based on observations of highly controlled systems, Kraukov concluded that the probabilistic outcomes of our physical system simply do not add up. The trend towards entropy is stronger than statistics would estimate. There must be additional unaccounted entropy being introduced to our system. Kraukov suggests that this additional entropy may be from a separate metaphorical river. Kraukov was ridiculed and his career nearly ended due to his hypothesis. This is some weird stuff. Are they talking about multiverses or other universes, parallel universes, or something like that? I am not 100% sure. On lateral entropy is coined phrase to describe the added entropy required to meet the expected probabilities we observe. This force, if the Two Rivers Hypothesis is to be believed, is not a naturally occurring part of our system of physics, rather an outside element that is somehow being introduced into it. Various implications of such a force existing are too many to count. 73 years after the Two Rivers Hypothesis was published, lateral entropy was first measured in a closed system at Facility K1. Further tests would continue to reveal more lateral entropy. Yes, makes perfect sense now. Now that you say it, it makes perfect sense. It sounds like whatever they're talking about can be measured, and the only reason you would ever detect it is if something was purposefully siphoning or directing the flow of energy to our world. So that would indicate or have us lead to believe that there is an intelligence behind it, perhaps. LEO observations. A lateral entropy organism is a living creature that introduces lateral entropy into its physical system. The biology of these organisms is still a mystery, but several sightings at Facility K4 have compared them to floating particulates. Observed methods of locomotion are not well understood. Most organisms seem listless and react minimally when probed. What? Particulates, you say? Is that one now? Or is that just stuff floating around? Entropy transmitter. Communication database. Lab technicians at Facility K3 have successfully produced a low-yield entropy transmitter capable of transferring up to 1200 quanta of an electron bath to the other river. Increasingly enough, a suggested change to the design may be able to allow the device to transmit its own heat energy. This is still experimental, but in theory, an addition to the device could allow humanity to completely control the probability outcomes of any physical system. This could allow humanity to harness the power of a perpetual energy machine or even reverse aging. Interesting. Don't know what any of it means, but it's interesting. I find this kind of stuff to be endlessly fascinating, mostly because I do not understand it, and I have a hard time wrapping my mind around it, and that in of itself makes me more interested in it. pursuit of knowledge, the unknown. Let us proceed. It is interesting. There's not a whole lot going on screen. We're just floating around something. I'm assuming we're underwater. We could be in space, but I'm pretty sure we're underwater. There's music. What is this? What am I looking at? A spaceship, a submarine. It is a... I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. I do not understand. It's meant to be significant in some way. What is beeping? We're getting all kinds of stuff here. The add-on. Amelia Penrose via deep sea telegram. Amy, this better not be a late April Fool's joke. You're telling me you've managed to send some of our entropy to the other river. And what's this about an add-on that can reverse aging? There are powerful people calling me, demanding answers. Take the next flight from McMurdo tonight. Do not be late. To be ready to answer a lot of questions. Yeah, I should say so. Regarding last night, I'm worried about Harry. He seemed really off last night at the party. I know we have a lot of pressure these days, but I've never seen someone react that way. But was he saying something about the water? Might take a walk to the filtering plant and see if there's anything strange going on. I'm sorry that I left you like that. You deserved an explanation. Let me make it up to you sometime. Okay. So if you are exposed to this, you start acting weird. What am I looking at here? I just don't know what we're actually looking at here. Like, what is it? Like, I don't know. It looks like a ball and some like some hands grasping it, but to what purpose? I have no idea. I mean, it literally could be anything. This is science fiction. Let's be honest. This is straight up science fiction. What do we got in here? We got walls. I don't know where to go. I do not know where. Yeah, I don't know what this room. Maybe this is like the core or something where they can breach the fabric between the two rivers. Don't know. I am having a difficult time following this to a degree. It sounds like some sort of like parallel universe situation or multiverse situation or something, where the two rivers are the metaphorical, indicating two different universes. But I think we're supposed to go down, and it's hard to see. Yeah, it's pitch black down there. He's not eating anymore. Oh, yeah, I think we're going the right way. Harry's refusing to eat, and they can barely keep him on his IV fluids due to his outbursts. I know we're literally in the dark here, but are you sure we can't convince anyone to fly out here? A war we can't win. Krakow was right on nearly every measure, Jay. Entropy doesn't naturally cross rivers. It is deliberate. We are fighting a literal infrastructure here. When we sent our minuscule quanta across, we began to notice the LEOs. They reacted to us. They freaking reacted. Whatever they are, they see us as their landfill, pushing our reality closer to heat death, while they get to enjoy whatever the heck they want without any of the consequences. We sent them a grain of sand, and they're sending us the Sahara freaking desert. I don't understand quanta. I don't know what that means. It's got to be some sort of measurement, but I am not familiar with it. I could look it up, but I'm not going to. So they sent some of this quanta to this other universe, and then something is sending some back, but a lot and too much. And our two realities cannot exist on top of each other, so they are ours is burning up, I guess. That's what I'm getting. Oh, another dream. This time I was swimming with them. They showed me patterns. They spoke to me. I wondered what they said. I'm alone now. Everyone else has left. Everyone is gone. Now it's quiet. Now I can hear them. Now I can hear them speak. Enemy of systems logged. Shuttle open. Warning. At least one administrator must be present. Water pump's been disabled. Required work room flooding. So this is the facility. K3 facility is flooded. Recommend evacuating. Water pumps disabled. Water pumps disabled. Emergency flooding. Okay. Evacuate. Water pump. So this place had a water pump and it just failed. It failed and it flooded. Let's keep going down wherever it is we're going. Seems like it kind of seems like the only way we can go. So why wouldn't I? It is dark. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Subnautica vibes. Oh. Ah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't so bad. What am I looking at? Is this a person? Am I looking at a person? I don't think it's a person. I think it's just infrastructure. Oh, we ran into it though. Not good, man. Oh, an opening, a rather strange opening. Like, what is this facility exactly? Is it just a facility for communicating or opening a gateway into another reality or something? Like, I can't imagine what a facility like that would even look like, to be perfectly honest. This is weird. Hold on a minute. Look at the ground. That's like symbols and stuff. Like, this is some sort of like ruins maybe, or a temple. Maybe that's why it looks so different. Weird. So fascinating. I love games like this because nothing happens. It's all up to the imagination. Maybe a little bit of information to kind of guide the imagination, but that's it. I find it super fascinating because I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, this is not normal architecture. This is some kind of temple or ruins, or it's Atlantis or something. Oh, maybe it's the other reality coming into ours. Like, that would make sense if the other reality is more powerful as far as like how much energy is coming in. It would start probably taking shape. Whoa. Because this does not look like any kind of like human architecture that I've ever seen. Not to say that I am an expert on all human architecture in history, but none of this seems like anything normal. Okay, what do we got up here? What do we got up here? Looks like Dovahkiin, but I don't think that's what I'm looking at. Is it moving? Is it living? I wish I could zoom. Camera zoom. It's like a weird plant thing. What? Ooh, weird. Should we get a little bit closer? Very curious. Oh. We got too close to the truth. Oh, very interesting. Well, there you have it, guys. That is the Two Rivers hypothesis. Again, I didn't find any information about this hypothesis. I don't know if it's real. It could be an old hypothesis or kind of a pseudoscience hypothesis or something. If anyone knows anything actually about it, or if it goes by a different name or something, please let me know in the comments, as I'm very curious about it. I just find this kind of stuff really interesting, and I want to know more. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, and let me know what you guys thought this was all about. What the heck was going on here? Did we go into another reality? Was another reality coming into ours? Did we open some kind of gateway into hell or something? I want to hear your theories. Feel free to leave those in the comments as well. And if you're new to the channel and you've not subscribed, be sure to do so before moving on to the next video. And as always, thank you so very much for watching. You've been awesome. This is Jar Red signing off. Good night and good morning.